Hello everyone, this is HGS here back with some more Bronze League Heroes. That is right, it is going to be between DrTrevor up in the top left side. MvPeace says, hey Doc, or it's MvPeace, not MvPeace. That is absolutely incorrect. Anyways, he does say, hey Doc. And GLHF says MvPeace down in the bottom right side. So it is going to be a PVT. I just bought a new office chair, and I don't think I quite tightened the bolts on it very correctly. This thing is super wobbly, so hopefully it does not fall apart mid-cast. I do not want to hurt myself. I would be the very first person in the history of people to hurt myself during a gaming commentary when all I'm supposed to be doing is sitting here. So, actually, I wonder if anyone has ever hurt themselves during a commentary during a live event or a recorded event. Now, I do want to say something really quickly. Blizzard very recently changed how health bars work if you set it to the quote-unquote damaged health setting, which is actually my favorite one. Blizzard, if you're listening, I just want to say having it show the amount of workers loaded inside of a command center at all times is probably a waste. I would just recommend getting rid of that. I do like the other changes they made, though, to it, where it will show energy bars. Before, it used to not show the energy bar by itself, so that's actually really, really useful and awesome. So thank you for that change. I don't think we need to see how many SCVs are loaded inside the command center. I will say, though, in Bronze League Heroes, we do see some crazy shenanigans like that quite a lot. Anyways, for those of you who do not know, Bronze League Heroes is where we cast the very best of the very worst. The games are bad, the players are bad, but my God, it is so good. Right now, we have something fanciful coming up. We have a second barracks on the way right now for MvPeace. This is kind of an older school style of playing it out. What you can do here, he should have started his gas by now if he's going to go the old school style. But anyways, what you can do is get a reactor, get a tech lab as quickly as you can. You can actually do some pretty sick timings with 2 barracks. If your macro is spot on, you don't get supply blocked or anything like that. But if your opponent has a sentry or doesn't early expand, it can be very difficult to actually pull that off. DrTrevor, though, he's got 1 probe on gas. All right, man, he's about as good as I am at putting probes on there. There he goes. Does put the remainder 3 on there. And does he throw down that cybernetics core? Yes, he does. He has workers on the way. The reason he has a little bit of extra money in the bank is because he is not chrono boosting. That is something that's very useful right now, is chrono boosting. Oh, he's got the proxy pylon already set up. The Marine has got to spot this immediately. I always love proxy pylons as the cybernetics core is going down. The pylon's like, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to warp in sometime. Is he going to let this finish? And he lets the pylon, which has already been scouted, finish. This is when you know you're off to a great start. So this has been spotted there by our Terran player, MvPeace. And I have a feeling that he is not a very peaceful player. I have a feeling he's going to be very aggressive here. He still has no gas. He's finally going to be dropping that down. This build that he's doing actually makes no sense whatsoever. The pylon is going to get taken out. But pro tip of the day, do not get 3 barracks without gas. If you're going to go for 3 barracks, that basically means that you're going to be aggressive, which means you want your gas going down as the first barracks is happening, because you got to get stim pack, you got to get combat shields. Sometimes you even get marauders slow, and you, of course, have to get the marauders themselves, so you need a little bit of gas for that. If you're going to go for an expansion, oh my gosh, this has been spotted already. These are the worst proxy pylons I have ever seen, both of them in plain view of MvPeace. Maybe DrTrevor's like, hey, I come in peace, man. Your name was Peace. You had the white flag raised. I come in peace. Don't think MvPeace is going to be falling for that. However, Warp Gate's actually halfway done. He's only got 2 gateways, though, so either wants to add another gateway or an expansion, because DrTrevor, he is hovering lots of money. He's got 700. Now he's got 800 resources almost. Actually, he did manage to burn into that by queuing up 4 probes at a time, so definitely not going to be probe blocked anytime soon. We do have the reactor on the way. Tech Lab going to be coming on up. MvPeace definitely needs to start making some more SCVs here. I do like the idea of going for the 3 racks. It's a really solid build for new players to learn. Oh my God, if this proxy pylon actually comes into play, that is some awesome Bronze League Heroes action. He is going to be adding on 2 more gateways. Actually, not bad. The amount of gateways he has versus the amount of bases he's working on is not too many. He upgrades one of them. All right, he makes one of them into a warp gate. So we got 1 warp gate and 1 regular gateway. We'll see what the purpose of that 1 warp gate is going to be. I would highly recommend actually getting some units, though. He's going the build where it's no units at all. He's got the warp gates now. And does he upgrade this one to Warp Gate? Yes, he does, and he gets the 4th one as well. Round of applause for DrTrevor, who is now supply blocked because he lost the pylon down here. I wonder how MvPeace spotted that. It's so hard to make pointed jokes when I can't even say their names corrected. MvPeace. No, MvPeace. MvPeace. There we go. So much easier to say now that I've said it like 85 times. So we do have this army going to be moving out for right now for MvPeace. Does not have Stim Pack done yet. It is on the way. No combat shields. Even though he does have a second tech lab here, I would highly recommend going for the combat shield. Just saying. Hey, we have some units for DrTrevor. 3 cheers for DrTrevor. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to do a 3rd cheer. You thought I was. You guys got behind it as well. Now we do have Twilight Council going to be going down. Very nice. Is it going to be for Blink? Is it going to be for Charge? Or is it going to be for the extremely overpowered and yet hardly ever seen Bronze League Hero DTs? Remember that Bronze League Hero Zealots are the most stupid units in all of StarCraft. My life for ire. Although so far we haven't actually seen any Zealots right now for DrTrevor, so I don't know if that's something he has planned here or what exactly he's going to be doing with this. He is finally chrono boosting out some of his workers. Now, I like that he stopped at 24 workers here. If you want to be a little bit skeet like a water hose, that was not what I meant to say. If you want to be pro, like a pro player, you'll have 16 here and 16 here, and then you'll do the rally point individually to each base based on the nexus that is currently there. He is losing some mining time here. However, I love that he's still making probes. I love that he has full saturation on his main base, which definitely is a great thing. The stalker count now up to an ominous 5. The 5-minute stalker timing. We got the +1 attack, and we have Blink. Oh, God, my body is ready. I actually don't know if my body is ready for this. For some Bronze League Hero blinking action, you bet your biscuits I'm excited. I will say, though, that MvPeace is going for the Bronze League Hero Crusher build, as I like to call it. Going just for Marine and Marauder is actually the easiest way to win a Bronze League game if you're a Terran, because it's such a robust style of play. Those units, if you just attack move to your opponent's base, you have the highest chance of winning if there's no micro involved. Now, oh my God, he is not going to be getting dropped or spotted by observers anytime soon. He is going crazy town with the missile turrets. He's got 4 missile turrets, 3 in the main. And, oh, he's going to build another one right next to this one because our Protoss player may be going for Void Rays that will attack this location directly. All right, we got the other proxy pylon. He's got it set up here on the low ground, the probe there. He's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, also shame on me because I never get that saying right. But the proxy, oh, he's got to put cannons. I think I just broke my voice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going through puberty, all right? We all know this. So it's got the double cannon. Can't call it a contain. Can't call it a rush. The proxy cannons. So he's got the double proxy cannons over here in the center-ish of the map. I really don't know what the point of these is, but I got to give him credit for his creativity. Maybe he's onto something here that has not been discovered by the pro gamers yet, and this build will be stolen for the rest of time. Now, Blink Stalkers, they are just that. They have Blink. They have +1 attack. He's working on the shield upgrades because why the hell not? He can actually win this battle. He should just engage us here. All right, Blink Micro. Blink Micro. He tried to micro it individually. Blink, 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 blink. Nope, it's not going to happen. He's got to lose all those Stalkers, or at least more than he should have. All right, here he goes to the natural, and he's got to be careful. He can blink away. He can blink away. Blink is done. Researching. Where is the blink? Ah, all righty then. Well, some great Blink Micro showcased in another game because we are not currently witnessing that right now. The probe over here just hanging out by his 2 little cannons. We'll see if those cannons actually play a role right now. MvPeace got to be way ahead after that kind of blunder. Now, I will say DrTrevor, very well played on the 24 probes on each location. I got to say that is great. We hardly... Oh, my God. He just warped in like 1,000,000 Stalkers. He does have a lot of gateways here. I got to hand it to him. His saturation is good. His gateway count is good. Micro could use a little bit of work. His macro could use a little bit of work. But he is able to warp in lots of Stalkers here. So that is awesome. Look at that. He's warping them in right now. Very nice. Very nice. Unfortunately, Mass Stalker is worthless versus Marine Marauder. We'll see if this actually ends up panning out for him, though, as he does have a supply advantage. He's not even supply blocked either, so that is going to play out into his favor. We'll see if he can actually manage to pull this off, though, as he does have a lot of stalkers. How many stalkers is he actually up to right now? 16 stalkers, 61 probes. He has double probes. That is opponent. MvPeace could definitely work on his saturation. And does he have enough energy for mules? Apparently you can't see the energy bar now, as apparently it disappears when it's full. All right, good to know. Full energy there. The other command center almost has full energy, so that's going to be a lot. What is this? This is the Great Wall of Pylo over here, as he's got lots of pylons coming down. So I guess Zergling counterattacks aren't going to be a threat. Not that they really ever are in PvT, but they cannot be getting past this wall. If he drops one more pylon, man, he is just recreating the map as he sees fit. And maybe that's how you have to play it. All right, the stalkers are here, ready to blink. Oh, no, you can't. Alright, he's trying to blink up on the high ground. Oh, God, I almost feel bad. That's not quite how blink works. Oh, no, he did it again! Alright, well, the only time we saw him blink into the game is when he doesn't have vision of the high ground. So he learned a valuable lesson today. You can't blink up there. But, man, is he never going to lose power on his warp in. That is for sure. DrTrevor up to 139. We'll see if he's got a prescription for pain. Does take out the Raven. We'll be able to kill the Thor right there. He's actually going to go straight into the main base. No, decides to back out for now. The expansion, though, is vulnerable, and here he goes. All right, as long as he doesn't blink forward, he's got to be just... Oh, he blinked forward! Oh, God, the big stim! Oh, no, these stalkers, the worst blinks in the world. This is like the special blinking Olympics. I don't know if that's offensive, but that's exactly what we're watching right now. The blink forward. No, he's blinking more of them forward. You do not want to blink towards Marina Marauder. Oh, he did it again. Oh, make it stop. Make it stop. These are the world's worst blinks of all time. I wish that there was an America's Funniest Home Videos for StarCraft, because this would win the $100,000 grand prize. What is this? These do not allow you to make stalkers quicker, as he goes for the Proxy 4 Cybernetics course here. After those wonderful, wonderful blinks that we originally witnessed, now he's following it up with the Cybernetics Core Contain on the back of the Pylon Contain. He does have lots of stalkers. Still somehow has a lot of money in the bank. Oh, blinks forward. Look at that. He did a great blink. He's actually going to take out some units, and now all of a sudden he has the micro of a champion. Oh, but he's got to be careful right now. He wants to run away from these units. Now would be a good time to blink away. Not run towards the enemy. Where are you? All right, well, at least he hasn't lost these stalkers just yet. He's doing quite a bit of damage right now. More units are on the production. I don't think he has enough to win here. He does have enough to kill off several Marines. He could just warp in more stalkers. I'm just saying that might prove to be effective. Oh, he blinks forward again. I think this could be it. You know, it turns out if you lose your entire army 3 times, it's really hard to win games. Pro tip of the day. You can't blink on the high ground if you don't have vision. I gotta say, his build order was masterful. He was like Dr. Evil, man. He is like, all right, I got this awesome game plan. I'm going to make mass blink stalkers blink right in the main. It's going to be great. Oh, I don't have vision there. So I think he learned a valuable lesson today, which is do not blink into entire Marine Marauder balls, number 1. Number 2, you should probably have vision of the high ground before attempting to blink there. And number 3, he didn't make a single... No, he blinked forward again! I don't know what he expects to happen. What is it called? Insanity is when you try the same thing multiple times expecting a different outcome. That is exactly what we witnessed here. But I gotta hand it to DrTrevor. Not a single unit other than stalkers was made today. And there goes the probes. They definitely have this, guys. I think his secret weapon has been revealed, which is a Congo line of immobile probes. As MvPeace was victorious, he's got to scout it out a little bit before he ends up leaving the game. Oh, wow. All right, pro tip of the day. Do not blink onto a high ground that you can't see, number 1. Number 2, do not blink directly into a bunch of Marine and Marauder unless you are absolutely sure you're going to win that battle. This game almost gave me a heart attack. That is why I love Bronze League Heroes. So if you guys want to submit your replays, definitely do that. You can send it to huskyreplays@gmail.com. And my good friend Invicta will sort through them. He's an awesome guy. He live streams the process quite a bit. So thank you, everyone, for submitting your replays. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.
pro blink of the day.
Will have to happen in a different video.